Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Daddy Chop. Now, today I'm gonna be bringing it back to the basics. So, I started making beats on FL Studio, and I got a couple of homies that are trying to learn FL Studio. They mostly like making loops on here, so I'm gonna just show you guys how to make loops. This is for anybody that's trying to get started using FL. So, if you already know how to use FL, this probably won't be the best video for you. Now, first, you gotta go up to Edison. It's right here in the top right corner. It has scissor logo. Second top. I already have a sample loaded, but if you don't have one, all the way on the left right here, you can load samples in. Load sample. Or you could just bring one in from your files. I think the most important part when making loops is counting the bars, of course, because you don't want to make something that doesn't loop properly. So I'm going to just try to find a dope part. I heard some vocals on here that I think would be cool. I also heard some stuff towards the middle. So I'm gonna start messing with that part right there. I like doing my loops. I think every beat's different, but I like starting on the one, which is usually the kick. And you could kind of tell where the kick and the snare are because the wave file, it spikes up. So right here would be the kick, right here would be the snare. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the one, and then I'm gonna count the bars with you guys. You just zoom in, and then you left click down, and then you could drag it over to wherever part you want to loop. So I'm gonna count the bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse the dog in the background, but that's a 4-bar loop. So now that I have that selected, what I like doing is zooming all the way in to the beginning and the end. You can see this isn't entirely where it starts. I'm gonna bring it forward a little bit. Now I think it's important to make the loop start and end on a level surface, because when you have it on a surface that's going up or down, it has a high chance of clipping. And then right here you can see it probably won't loop well because it's going into the next drop. So let me back it up a little bit, pause, get it on an empty surface. And now let's see if it loops. So to get Edison to loop, it's an infinity symbol right next to the play button.
How did I get so lucky? Your eyes, they call my soul.
Yeah, I think that's a good loop. Damn near perfect loop. So to get it onto the playlist, you could do this one right here, the top right, which would drag it in there and then you place it down wherever. But the one I like doing is right under it. It instantly places it on the one on the playlist. And by default, your the BPM is gonna be at 130 on FL Studio, unless you like make a template or something to open up. And as you can see, I counted 4 bars. This is over 8 bars. It's like almost 9.5. You have to bring down the BPM until you find 4 bars. I mean, not necessarily. If you want to know the original BPM, since I did 4 bars, I gotta bring the BPM down to make it 4 bars. And that would be 62 BPM. But I don't want to do 62. A lot of times when I'm making loops, it's 75 BPM. Let me go ahead and bring it up. So now you see it's almost 6 bars. No, almost 5 bars, I mean. So to get it to 4 bars, since that's what we counted, you double click it. And then right here, time. That's where you're gonna stretch it. Pause. So I counted 4 bars, I'm gonna do a 4-bar loop. And that automatically speeds it up, it pitches it up. You can see how it sounds.
How did I get so lucky? Your eyes,
Don't sound bad.
they call
If you don't like it pitched up like that, you could double click it again. And then the mode, instead of resample, I believe it's E2 transient. And it'll sound more like the original pitch. But it keeps that same speed, like bringing it down to 4 bars. And now that it's an E2 transient, you could pitch it up or pitch it down. I like it. I didn't mind how it sounded in resample. You could also change the pitch on resample, but I believe it puts it to auto mode. Yeah, it changes it to auto. So I put it up 100 cents. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it on resample. So that's 1 bar. I think I'll use that for the intro. Now I'm gonna go in and find a part for the verse. I don't really want vocals for the verse. Okay. Alright, that's the part I'm gonna use for the verse. Go ahead and get it. You see it's kind of like everywhere, going up and down, fluctuating. Fluctuate. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna still try to get it right here where it's somewhat even in the middle of the madness. Okay. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Sounds terrible. I think this right here is a ghost kick. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That don't actually sound that good. I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Sounds alright. Let me bring it down to 2 bars, see how it transitions. How did I get so lucky? Hey yo. That sounds like dog feces. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get it to sound good. I don't feel like doing all that right now. So I'm gonna just keep it pushing. Keep trying ideas out. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be a more solid loop. So I'm gonna do the same thing, put it on the playlist, and then audition it. Also, another thing you could do to make sure that your loops are around the same length. Let me remove this time stretch. Obviously, this is a 4-bar loop and this is a 2-bar loop. But you can see that this 4 bars extends almost towards the beginning of the 6-bar. And this 2-bar loop only goes maybe a little more than a quarter into the 3rd bar, which means that the first bar or the first loop is a lot longer than the second. So it might not sound the best. The pitches might sound off when you put them together. Let's just see how it sounds.
How did I get so lucky? Your eyes, they calm my soul.
I think the pitch, it's somewhat noticeable. So to bypass that, you have to make it E2 transient to bring it back to the original pitch. So now let's see how it transitions.
How did I get so lucky? Your eyes, they calm my soul.
I think that sounds better. But if you still want it pitched up, you can still do that. It's just now that it's an E2 transient, it's gonna blend together a lot better.
How did I get so
200.
your eyes they calm my soul?
Yeah, and I mean, I originally, when I laid down the vocals, I wanted to have it fade out. So I'm gonna fade it out. It's just you go to the top of the sample. I think this is with the newer versions of FL Studio. But you just left click and drag it. Start fading out right there. Last bar, fade this in a little bit.
How did I get so lucky? Your eyes they calm my soul.
That sounds good. So I want those 2 bars to repeat for 6 bars. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold Command on Mac. I think it's Control on PC, Windows, and then left click, drag over it. Command B. It just duplicates it to the next available slot. But as you can see, since I faded it in, they all have that fade in. You just gotta remove that manually. You could select multiple and do it. And now I gotta find something to end that sequence and have it loop back. And I'm sure if I just go to the next portion of this, it'll sound alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, I think that's gonna sound cool. So do the same thing, put it 2 bars, E2 transient up to 100 cents. Now let's see how it sounds. Bring that back, duplicate it, remove the fade in. Yeah, I think that sounds cool. Now, of course, you can get a lot more in depth with it, getting a bunch of different loops and putting them together. For this, I'm only using 2 different loops for the verse, because it's just a quick little tutorial. But I'm gonna try to go find an outro. I could bring back the original intro for the outro, but I feel like something different would sound cool. Shit, excuse my language, it's crazy. It's a good sample. Too good, but I want vocals on there, so I'm not gonna use it.
You're the strength in my heart.
Maybe right here.
I love you. My heart is. I love you.
3, 4.
And
1,
all you
2,
want
3,
I love
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crazy.
and all you want to say. I love you.
We bring that down. 4 bar loop. 4 bars. E2 transient. Bring that to the outro, and I'm gonna have it fade in, just how I had the verse fade in, and I'm gonna fade the verse out. And now let's slap the whole beat. How did I get so? Hey yo, yeah. I ain't gonna do that. Or am I? Look, hey yo. Nah. Hey y'all, smoking on the geek bar. These rappers have weak bars. That's it. It's a beautiful loop, man. I mean, I think it's a beautiful loop. Some people don't like drumless beats. I don't want to box nobody in and say who it is, but man, it's a beautiful thing to go through samples and just find the perfect parts that nobody would have thought of flipping. I wouldn't categorize this as something that nobody would have thought of flipping, because I mean, you never know. I mean, it's a long sample, it's a lot of beautiful parts, but I think it's definitely a science to it. So hopefully new users learn some, but without further ado, man, it's been your boy Big Daddy Chop. If y'all got any questions or comments, please let me know or hit me up on Instagram. I reply to everybody. And I'm gonna go ahead and see you on the next video, man. I'm out. Yeah.